Right now at 10, the man accused of stabbing someone on Thanksgiving is back in court. And a student-led event is connecting the community with professional clothing. Plus, a local church is offering food to anyone that needs it.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown. Adam Fravel was back in court today. He is accused of killing Madeline Kingsbury, who is his ex-girlfriend and mother of his 2 kids. During yesterday's hearing, the court ruled in favor of a restrictive order, preventing public access to evidence used to indict him in the case. Today, the court agreed to restrict statements he made to police between March 31st and April 2nd, arguing he was not read his Miranda rights before making those statements. Fravel will be back in court April 30th when his lawyers are expected to argue 2 significant motions. The first is a motion to dismiss Fravel's indictment for lack of evidence, and the second, a change of venue, claiming media coverage of his case would prevent him from receiving a fair trial in Winona County. We spoke with the father of Kingsbury, who says his family is taking it one day at a time.
Put it this way. The journey of 1,000 leagues begins with a single step, and we've had a few baby steps. This is just another one. Checking off the boxes right now.
We'll be back in court April 30th, and we will be there to let you know what happens with those hearings. The Toma man accused of trying to kill 2 people on Thanksgiving was back in court today. 44-year-old George Solis is accused of stabbing someone on Thanksgiving while watching football with his family. When a family member tried to step in, Solis also tried to stab them. In Monroe County Court today, the judge found probable cause to send his case to trial. Solis is scheduled for arraignment on April 2nd, where he will enter a plea for his charges. Well, even though we're saying hello to spring, officially a full day of it today, we can't quite say goodbye to winter yet because we have rain and snow, and so we've got to keep the winter coats out, right, Greg?
Yeah, we definitely got snow coming up first, and then this weekend it gets more active where we could see all sorts of weather going on too. But much needed precipitation is going to be coming, so that's the good news. But overall, right now outside, it's still fairly cold for this time of year, but the wind has died down, so overall not too bad. But we're in the 20s for both locations. There's your departure from highs. We were generally in the 30s, which is about 10 degrees below average to what we should have been. So once again, the good news is we have cloud cover overhead with that northwest flow. We'll keep the cloud cover. We're not expecting any of that snow out to the west, which is not even reaching the ground right now to impact overnight. But the clouds will keep those temperatures from dropping too much farther than they already are. As you can see, they're starting to increase overall across the area. Big picture shows that overall the temperature's kind of steady, slowly falling back into the teens up to the north and a few more degrees falling to the south. But overall, you'll wake up with generally cloudy skies. No snow is expected yet. Light winds, and overall that'll be kind of the story going throughout the day is the cloud cover, and the temperatures improving just a little bit, maybe in the afternoon getting close to 40 for many locations. But the winds will be fairly calm, so not any wind chill, but we will remain dry all the way through the Thursday p.m. commute. But we do have the alert day, and that is for Thursday night into Friday for the snow. Right now 2 to 6, a lot of changes could happen with the snow amounts, but the big thing is it's probably going to be a messy Friday morning commute, and we'll time it all out a bit later in the broadcast.
Okay, all right, thank you, Greg. An Onalaska church is fighting hunger. Journey Lutheran Church is hosting Rudy's Pantry, a pop-up pantry where folks can donate $25 to receive a trunk full of groceries. From pastries to canned goods, volunteers are helping those in need of groceries stretch their dollar. News 8 Now's Jeremy Wall joins us now with the latest. Jeremy.
Well, Emily, the pantry started more than 20 years ago in western Wisconsin by Lynn Saar. It was named after Ruby Floden, a woman with very little who shared what was in her pantry with others. Now churches, including Journey Lutheran, are continuing her legacy. More than 300 cars stop by Journey Lutheran, picking up everything from canned goods to snacks.
We realize that hunger knows no boundaries. Everybody's hungry.
The food comes from grocery stores, food producers, and partnerships. They send their overages to Rudy's Pantry. It then gets distributed to different sites.
They bring in a semi full of food. It's all on pallet. As the cars move up, we'll load the various items on the pallets into the back of the car, and they'll move up to the next station.
The sites are scattered across states, including Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. The food is for everyone, regardless of their income status.
We know that groceries are skyrocketing. It is something that everyone needs to eat, and if we can help a little bit with the cost of that, we are so glad to do that.
This is the first year Journey Lutheran Church hosted Ruby's Pantry. The turnout was more than what they expected, and now they're looking forward to hosting more. And Ruby's Pantry will be operating the third Wednesday of every month at Journey Lutheran Church. It will run from 4:30 to 6 in the evening. Emily.
All right, thank you, Jeremy. Anyone interested in volunteering can head to news8000.com. We will have a link attached to this article. Winona State's interim president will assume the role of president effective immediately. Today, the Board of Trustees of the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities named Kenneth Jans WSU's president. Jans has been serving as the interim president since this past August, following longtime WSU president Scott Olson's departure from the school. Jans previously served WSU from 2008 to 2023 as Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs and CIO. The 16th annual Lenten Luncheon drew a hearty crowd this afternoon for food and lots of gratitude. The luncheon, hosted by Catholic Charities of the Diocese of La Crosse, treated guests to homemade soups while honoring those making a big impact in the Catholic community. Dan and Mary Munt picked up the Bill Medland Faithful Servant Award for their development of Folks Haven, a living house that helps people suffering with mental health issues. Sister Catherine Kaiser honored with the In My Name Award for her years of charitable works in La Crosse. Although only a few actually received awards, the appreciation from Catholic Charities was felt by everyone.
We just want to show our gratitude to these incredible people that help us with our mission. So I know it was a beautiful day for them, and it was a beautiful day for us as well.
If you're interested in getting involved with the Catholic Charities of the Diocese of La Crosse, we'll have their information available on our digital platforms. Rudy's Drive-In is back open for the season. That's right, the fence came down today and they're officially kicking off their 91st season in La Crosse. You can expect the same products the Coulee region has been enjoying for decades, but they warn there might be longer wait times due to being short-staffed for now. So if you know anyone that's good on a pair of roller skates, tell them Rudy's is needing some extra help. The La Crosse Symphony Orchestra's Conductor Wannabe competition is back. The contestants were announced earlier today, as well as the nonprofits they will be raising money for. People can vote for the candidate they would most like to see on stage. Each vote must be a minimum of $2, and the money will be split between the candidate's charity of their choice and the La Crosse Symphony Orchestra. The orchestra's executive says the collaborative effort makes this contest special.
As we all know, in our community, we love collaborations and helping a lot of people all at the same time, and it just makes it a lot more fun.
The winner and runner-up with who raises the most money will have the opportunity to make their conductor debuts at the Symphony's May 4th concert. The competition starts today and runs until April 30th. The names of the wannabes, along with their charities, will be posted on our digital platforms. Finding professional clothing that meets your budget constraints can be hard, but today Western Technical College made it possible for everyone to get the clothes they need. Western's annual Suits for Success offers free, gently used professional clothing. Items like suits, blouses, sweaters, dresses, dress shoes, and medical scrubs were all available. All of the clothes at the event were donated by the community. The event, which celebrated its milestone 10th year, was free to attend and open to all community members. Today, Western Technical College also had their annual Business Career Fair. In this yearly event, Western Tech's Career Services Department partners up with local businesses to offer students a chance to make connections before graduation. However, the event wasn't limited to just students. Anyone looking for a new career was welcome to attend. A recruiter from Gunderson told us why they come to the job fair.
So we come to these events just to engage with students and really learn about what they're seeking and kind of what their coursework entails, and then how we can maybe help guide them on their journey towards a career.
Today's career fair hosted 13 local businesses. A manhunt is underway in Idaho. This after a prisoner escaped from the help of an accomplice. 3 officers have been shot. The latest when we come back.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the TurboMax engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now.
Get $27.50 cash allowance, plus $22.50 trade assistance on Silverado, LTZ, and High Country models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Or during Chevy truck season, get as low as 0.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups.
Searching for gold at the end of the rainbow? Well, you can find it here at the King Furniture St. Patrick's Day sale. Get Shamrock with savings up to 60% off, plus 0% free financing, recliners, sofas, sectionals, and more. It's all here and it's all in stock and ready to be delivered. Plus, shop special savings in our incredible Lazy Boy Showcase. Let the shenanigans begin at the King Furniture St. Patrick's Day sale. Don't miss it.
Whether you're looking for a complete bathroom makeover or a simple bath or shower conversion, your home improvement company will exceed your expectations with stunning design options and top quality materials. We can complete your project in as little as 1 day, and all our work is always backed by a lifetime warranty on parts and labor. Call now to get up to 30% off your bathroom remodel and enjoy 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments until 2025. Call now to take advantage of these great savings.
A manhunt is underway tonight in Idaho for a convicted felon who escaped custody with the help of an accomplice. That armed individual ambushed correctional officers, and now 3 officers are recovering from gunshot wounds. Danya Backus has more.
Prisoner, white male adult, shirtless, Skylar Mead, had a driver who was the shooter.
An alert from police in Idaho as this Boise hospital went into lockdown early Wednesday morning. On the run, convicted felon Skylar Mead and an armed accomplice identified by police late Wednesday as Nicholas Umpenauer.
We believe that this was a coordinated attack, ambush on the Department of Corrections officers, and certainly a planned endeavor to free him from custody.
Investigators say Mead had been rushed to St. Alphonsus Regional Medical Center in Boise after he was found injuring himself. As he and correction officers were leaving, investigators say Umpenauer, dressed in dark clothing, opened fire, hitting 2 officers. A 3rd officer was accidentally shot by a Boise police officer who arrived on the scene. Police say the men then sped off in a gray sedan.
They are dangerous, they are armed, and they have shown a propensity for violence.
Court records show 31-year-old Mead, a white supremacist gang member, had been serving time for aggravated battery against law enforcement, grand theft, and other felonies. He's been behind bars since 2016.
We are searching as quickly as we can, following every lead we can, to try and get these folks into custody again as quickly as possible.
Until then, the community remains on high alert. The wounded officers are expected to recover. Danya Backus, CBS News.
Now, the Idaho Department of Corrections says it's determined to figure out how the escape was planned. Wisconsin officials pushing for electric. A new bill in the state is advocating for more resources for electric and hybrid vehicles.
And yeah, we got snow coming back for Thursday night into Friday, but that's just system number 1. We have system number 2 for the weekend. I'll time all that out, show how much rain or snow we'll get. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Celebrate and save at Ashley's Anniversary Sale with Hot Buys, your choice of colors starting at just $3.99. Or shop new looks for less with 0% interest until March 2029 on in-store purchases. Celebrate and save today, only at Ashley.
We forge steel bars that hold up bridges, propel ships, and send rockets into space.
But for years, China's been lowballing their prices, so it's been tough to compete.
We can't let China steal Wisconsin jobs, so I wrote a law to require American infrastructure projects use American iron and steel.
Tammy Baldwin got President Trump to sign her Made in America bill.
And then she got President Biden to make it permanent.
I'm Tammy Baldwin. I approve this message.
Tammy Baldwin has our back.
It's spring bonus season. Time to take control of your spring in a new Ford truck. Get started with exclusive spring bonus offers at your local Northland Ford dealers. Then own the season behind the wheel of your new Ford. Whether you're looking for power or capability, there's a Ford truck waiting for you at your local Northland Ford dealers. Get in the driver's seat today. Get an F-150 XLT with 1.9% financing for 72 months, plus up to $2,000 in total savings, and for a limited time, an extra $1,000 in spring bonus cash.
So, all of us are here to talk about trading. Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See, $830 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
You drive a hard bargain. Boom. Chocolate milk.
You don't have to trade. I'll take the chocolate milk.
Okay.
Get $830 off any phone. No trade-in needed. US Cellular. Built for us.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right all year round. Right now, bring home select VX and L Series tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months. Contact your Kubota dealer for details.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships in Menominee, Baldwin, Osseo, and Arcadia.
Celebrate and save at Ashley's Anniversary Mattress Sale. Bring home a new Ashley Sleep Mattress starting at $250. Plus, for a limited time only, receive a free adjustable base with select mattress purchases. Visit your local Ashley store or ashley.com to celebrate and save today.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Bipartisan bills expanding the state's electric vehicle charging network are now laws in Wisconsin. Governor Tony Evers signed the legislation that frees up nearly $80 million in federal construction aid. The new laws make it easier for gas stations, convenience stores, and other businesses to operate EV charging stations. Right now, the state has nearly 580 publicly accessible charging stations, and they are expecting to build another 65 high-speed stations with the money. Today, the Biden administration also made a push for electric cars. Last year, the Environmental Protection Agency pushed for a rule calling for 2/3 of all vehicles sold in the U.S. to be electric by the end of the decade. But the auto industry pushed back, and now the rule will be phased in more slowly. That will give plug-in hybrids, which have gas engines and EV-like batteries, a bigger role in the transition. More than 1 million electric vehicles were sold in the U.S. last year, a 46% hike from 2022. Well, it's time to brush up on your winter driving skills. I'm talking to myself, of course, because wintry weather is headed our way. Let's send it over to Greg for the latest.
Yeah, definitely want to brush up on that because we'll be dealing with it maybe just Thursday night, Friday morning, but we might be dealing with it this weekend too. So something to keep in mind. But drive for tomorrow. The snow doesn't come until late tomorrow night after midnight. So the messy Friday morning commute, regardless of how much snow we have, it's going to be timing. And this timing is not great because it's right during the Friday morning commute when it'll be snowing quite good. But we are looking at least a dry and quiet Saturday, maybe also Saturday night before it gets active again for the second half of the weekend. But overnight, it's really just cloud cover will be in store for most of the area. You're going to wake up with lighter winds. Temperatures still in the 20s to the teens up the north, but there won't be any wind chill to speak of. And really tomorrow, the light winds. All this precipitation look to the west that unlikely is going to reach the ground quite yet because it's still too dry. We'll see cloud cover throughout most of the area. Temperatures getting back in the upper 30s near 40 with more sun as you go further north, and especially in the afternoon. Then we'll start thickening those clouds up as we go towards Thursday evening commute. Should remain dry. A lot of this still probably will not reach the ground yet. It's not until we get till after about 10 you start seeing it spread across the area, and that's what we're looking for and timing that out throughout Friday. That's why we do have the alert day for Thursday night into Friday for the snow, and once again 2 to 6 inches. It's really the morning commute that's the one that's going to be impacted, and we kind of look at the big picture as we time this out. This event actually goes all the way from the Pacific Northwest to Dakotas and then slides southeast across the area, spreading that snow once we get closer to about 10 for areas up to the north. And then you'll see two bands kind of develop here, one to the north and then this one to the south. And a lot of question marks on this southern band, exactly how intense it's going to be with the snowfall and the track of it. But that'll come through, and eventually as we get towards Friday noon, everything slides to the east. So if you kind of go over this, Thursday's not going to be impacted. The PM commute should be fine. The snow is really about midnight to about noon for most areas. It looks slippery. Snow covered potentially for Friday morning, but with the temperatures right around freezing or there a little bit below, they should rise up to the upper 30s, near 40 by afternoon hours. So by noon it should be wet. And right now there's a lot of issues with the snow amount. It's been jumping all around. To give you an idea with snow amounts here, here's one idea that's been going on with snow amounts. Generally more widespread 2 to 4 in the area, and then less to the mountains to the south because they push that southern band further south. This has changed also in the last 12 hours. Another idea is more intense with that southern band to be something to keep an eye of. So this is another idea of where the snow amounts could be, more centered further south. So Prairie du Chien, Decorah, Bosqueville, they could pick up more snow with that southern band that's even more intense. Up to the north, it's a little bit less. So once again, you're going to see snow, and don't concentrate so much on the snow amounts. It's actually the impact. Still, we have winter weather alerts up to the north because it's going to start a little bit early. Expect more of these probably as we go out tomorrow as we get a better idea. And those snow amounts will change, so just stay tuned as we get closer to the event. For tonight, just 20s, mainly teens. Cloud cover, that's really the story. Light winds. Tomorrow, on and off cloud cover. More sun probably a little bit as you go further north. Upper 30s, low 40s. All in all, a little cool but not bad with no wind chill to be expected. And then the snow does come into focus as we go into Thursday night and Friday. We're going to have a break come Saturday and potentially Saturday night. And then it gets real interesting going from Sunday all the way to Tuesday, which we could have snow turning to rain, windy conditions on Monday. We might even see a break, and those temperatures on Monday, 52. They could be higher if the pattern of the system gears up. We might actually dry out and get it near 60. So a lot of question marks going on this weekend. But we're preparing for some wet weather, especially, and then the snow, obviously, once we get past Thursday night and Friday.
All I know is my cats are not going to be happy about this. I usually take them outside on our little patio, and it looks like they're going to be stuck with me for 4 days.
Well, that's great.
Not going to be happy.
No.
All right, thank you, Greg. Coming up in sports, the Bucks were in Boston tonight looking for their third straight win. Plus 6 of our area basketball players have been named to the all-state teams. Rob has it all next.
News 8 Now Sports is brought to you by Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin, with 6 locations of fun.
At By Goff and Rohde, we know reputation is important, and it can affect your case's outcome. If you want your case to be taken seriously, you need lawyers who are taken seriously. By Goff and Rohde, serious injuries need serious lawyers.
The Flex Steel Factory Authorized Sale. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain. It's easier than ever to save more than ever when you choose your Flex Steel furniture at Drury's. You'll find exciting designs, stunning fabrics, and the best prices of the year right now at Drury's in Fountain. Sofas, sectionals, recliners, even luxurious leather. The possibilities are endless. Plus, there's even 12-month interest-free financing on all Flex Steel furniture, unlimited choices, special financing, and the best prices of the year. Now at Drury's in Fountain.
Things have sure changed since Osseo Automotive had its roots 100 years ago. But one thing remains the same: our commitment to service and great deals at Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet. Drive home this new 2024 Chevy Equinox for just $33,445 with financing as low as 1.9%. Or this new 2023 Chevy Silverado for just $41,900 with over $10,000 in discounts and rebates. Osseo Automotive is Osseo Ford and Nels Gunderson Chevrolet, Rudy's in Whitehall, and Fountain City Ford.
The Hy-Vee Snack Sale this Friday through Sunday. Get Pringles, just $1.48. Doritos, just $3.48. Cheez-It Snack Crackers, just $1.99. And Little Debbie Snacks, also just $1.99. Plus, get these other great snack time deals. Don't miss the snack sale all weekend long. This Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
Is your personal injury lawyer trying to sell you a settlement that you don't think is fair? You need a lawyer who won't settle your case just to move on to the next one. Get the full compensation you deserve. Get Bygoff and Rohde.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
The high school basketball season is now officially in the books. For many of our senior athletes, it was a year these young men will never forget, and 6 of them being named to the WBCA All-State teams. I mentioned a couple of names last night, but let's run through the full list. Starting in Division II, West Salem's Tamarian Henderson saved his best season for last, leading the Panthers to their 3rd straight trip to the state tournament. Henderson averaged over 19 points a game for the 25-4 Cooley Conference champs. He'll be headed to Division II University of Mary on a basketball scholarship this upcoming fall. Also in Division II, Onalaska's Evan Anderson makes the cut. The MVC Player of the Year guided the Hilltoppers to an 18-7 record, a perfect 12-0 record in conference play, leading his squad with over 23 points a game, finishing his prep career with 1,886 points. Anderson will be headed to Division I program South Dakota. In Division III, no surprise here at all. It was another dominant run for GET's Cody Schmitz, as the senior was named Cooley Conference Player of the Year for the 3rd straight season. Schmitz averaged a league-best 30.1 points and 11 rebounds a game. Schmitz wraps up his high school career with 2,654 points. 2 seniors making the All-State team in Division IV. Aquinas' Walter Burns finished with over 1,000 points for the Blue Golds, leading his team to a 23-6 record and a spot in the state tournament. Burns averaged 16 points and almost 7 rebounds a game this past season. Joining him in Division IV is Luther's Logan Barr. The senior averaged over 23 points and just under 11 rebounds a game. Barr led the Knights to a state title during his junior year. The UWL recruit was an absolute sharpshooter during his final year at Luther, knocking down 50% of his threes. And in Division V, what a year for Cashton's Noah Hemmersbach. The Scenic Bluffs Player of the Year helped guide the Eagles to a sectional final berth, averaging just under 24 points a game in his final year at Cashton High. Let's go to the pros. Bucks playing shorthanded tonight against the Celtics. No Giannis in the lineup for Milwaukee. Boston taking full advantage of it. 23 points in the first half for Jason Tatum. Celtics up 13 at the break. Boston continuing to pour it on in the second half. Count this bucket plus the foul. Celtics go up 21, but back come the Bucks in the fourth. Chris Middleton is going to knock down the 3. Milwaukee within 12. Then with less than 3 minutes to go, it's Bobby Portis from long range. Count that one. Bucks cut the deficit to 3. Other end, Celtics answer. Tatum can't connect, but Kristaps Porzingis is there for the rebound and the putback. Boston goes back up 7. Bucks not going away, though. Dame step back 3, right on the money. That cuts it back to just 4. Then with less than 20 seconds to go, Dame looking to make it a one-possession game. Can't get the layup to fall. Celtics hang on for the win, 122-119. Well, if you weren't up at 5 a.m. this morning, might have missed it. Opening day, technically, for Major League Baseball. Padres and Dodgers going head-to-head in South Korea in the 8th. Los Angeles takes the lead on this grounder from Gavin Lux. Dodgers go in front 3-2, but take another look. It goes through the glove of Jake Cronenworth at first. And then later in the inning, the newest Dodger, Shohei Ohtani, looking right at home, his second base hit of the game. Ohtani goes 2 for 5. Dodgers get the win, 5-2. And the biggest shot of the night has to be from this guy in Oklahoma City. 20 grand on the line from half court, and this Thunder fan is going home happy and richer. $20,000 on the line. He banks it off the window. A really cool moment there in OKC. 20 grand.
What a lucky guy.
Love it. If you missed it at 6, the picks from the Houstonian. She's going with Houston.
I am,
and
for an NCAA tournament, right?
Love that. Yep, exactly. Honorary Wisconsinite Badgers. Let's get it done.
Who would you choose otherwise if we weren't in Wisconsin?
Oh, tough. UConn. They won last year.
Okay, won last year. I gotcha. Okay. All right. We'll be right back after this.
During Markdown Madness at Dahl Auto, choose from over 1,300 vehicles with special sales event pricing. Then make no payments until June, plus get $250 in accessories. Make a fast break to Dahl Auto.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Do you feel lucky? This month, the luck of the Irish is here at Wesco and Sparta. Reach in our pot of gold to reveal your discount. Will it be 5 or 10%? Maybe 15 or 20%? If you're really lucky, it might be 30% off in select departments. This month only, reach in our pot of gold to reveal your discount. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin invites you to experience the thrill of gaming like never before. With 6 locations across the state, there's something for everyone. Whether you're a slots enthusiast, a poker pro, or prefer the excitement of table games, we've got you covered. Plus, indulge in delicious dining options, live entertainment, and exclusive promotions that add even more excitement to your visit. Come join the fun at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin.
What I love about T-Mobile is that just about anywhere you go, you're going to have coverage.
Where I live is a rural area. The coverage has been awesome.
Reliable coverage is super important for me, for my business.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
There's no better time to get started on your 2024 outdoor living project than the 2024 Early Bird Home Show, which is only at the Board Store. Visit our showroom, explore the possibilities, patio covers, operable pergolas. For year-round living, consider the cabin room or the more traditional room. Stop in, arrange for a prompt free estimate on your 2024 outdoor living project during the 2024 Early Bird Home Show, only at the Board Store.
Have your own 5-star experience at Dahl Auto.
It's time to shine a light on some famous amphibians. Today is World Frog Day. This croak-worthy celebration debuted in 2014 to raise awareness about providing frogs with safer environments. Animal experts say frogs have been around for roughly 256 million years, but nearly 200 of the approximately 6,000 species have gone extinct in recent decades. We'll have another check on your forecast when we come back.
We have payments for every budget here at Chrysler Winona. Lease a 24 Ram Crew Cab 4x4 for $469 per month. A new Jeep Wrangler 4xe Hybrid, just $479 per month. And a new Jeep Compass Limited, just $289 per month. So stop by today to Southeast Minnesota's only locally owned Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram dealer at Chrysler Winona, downtown Winona.
March is Theater Education Awareness Month, and we are here with La Crosse Community Theater's Caitlin Clevey and Alex Attardo to tell us about their theater education programs. Can you tell us about the theater education initiative between the La Crosse School District and the La Crosse Community Theater?
So this initiative brings in a teaching artist to the La Crosse School District for 3 years. It is a partnership that is through a grant that we wrote with the Community Foundation, that over these 3 years, we're gonna provide high quality theater education and help bring theater back into our schools.
In what ways does this partnership contribute to the enrichment of our local schools, and why is it important?
This partnership allows for a wider breadth of opportunities and high-quality theater experiences for our students. It also provides opportunities for teachers to receive structure and support.
What are the benefits of theater education for our students?
One of, I think, the most important benefits of theater education is a sense of belonging. I didn't have really a place in school, and when I found theater, I became part of a community. You can find that in theater. You find your people, you find your tribe. That's what I hope students get.
Educationally, it promotes social-emotional learning in ways that you often can't experience within the regular classroom. You get to put yourself in another person's shoes.
For students curious to explore the world of theater, what opportunities and avenues are available for them to participate?
Students can get involved during the school year in their local schools. We have middle and high school play and musical. We also offer summer school options free to the School District of La Crosse for all grade levels K through 12. We also encourage students to get involved here at LCT. Come audition, do Penguin Project, do our day camps, come out and see a show.
How can our community actively show support for this partnership between the La Crosse School District and the La Crosse Community Theater?
Go see shows.
Yes.
Come volunteer, come be involved. Theater has a home for everybody, and we'd love you to join us.
For more information, visit lacrossetheater.org.
All right, we do have the alert day that is for Thursday night through Friday morning, 2 to 6. And don't concentrate so much on the amount, it's the timing during the Friday morning commute that's going to be the critical point. Dry most of the day tomorrow, and then Saturday looks dry, Sunday it gets wet and remains wet through Tuesday.
Thought we were in the clear. 65,
No.
70.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
We still got April to go through yet.
Okay. All right. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.